with his size.
That's really a nice job by Evans to take his time. And Mark Few does not like what he sees going on out there.
This is the biggest lead for the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky, of 6. And Wednesday on CBS, Survivors on a special night. Don't miss a new episode. Wednesday on CBS, America's Most Watched Network. 4:47 to play in the first half. And it has been an electrifying first half.
It sure has. Mark Few has to be very, very concerned. His team does a great job holding down the opponents, but you can see Western Kentucky shooting over 50% today, and that's because of Mendez-Valdez has made those threes when he's been open, and Slaughter's been attacking the basket, making some tough shots, but nonetheless, they're scoring very, very consistently, keeping the pressure on this Gonzaga team.
Bolden to a 4. Mendez-Valdez knocks the ball away. Pettigrew diving for it. Bolden recaptures it. Gonzaga with Gray moving inside. Hooks on Carush and backs it home.
That's a good drive by Gray, but I'm really impressed early in this game with Western Kentucky's help defense. Whenever somebody penetrates, that ball is swarmed. Gonzaga's got to do a better job picking up the dribble and finding the open guys.
Both teams shooting 50% or better. And Evans screen. And this is Sally with Heidfeld letting him fire. Saved by Carush. Right back to Bolden. Bolden's got 5, and he meets the defense of Pettigrew. Gray into Carush. Another dribble drive. Heidfeld almost had it. And it's saved by Goodson. Bolden, great fake. Mendez bit inside. It goes for Gray. Great looking pass by Bolden. Gray with 4. 3.5 to play in the half.
Gonzaga making a little run here with Slaughter on the bench. And Goodson has not let Mendez-Valdez even have a sniff at a shot.
A drive inside by Jeremy Evans. They call that an offensive foul. By the junior from Crossett, Arkansas. He picks up his first. Nice pass. Bolden lasering it inside for Stephen Gray. Greg thanks. Here's Bolden. We've got 3 to play in this first half. Dimitri Goodson, the freshman. Stephen Gray, the sophomore. And Matt Bolden dancing on the far side and launches this over Evans. Good looking rebound by Jeremy Evans.
Western Kentucky continues to do a great job denying Gonzaga the penetration. They're keeping the Zags out on the perimeter.
Pettigrew, Bolden defended. He's got his first 2. Racing the other way is Bolden. And he had Pettigrew and Evans right there defending. He went right into double team coverage and fearlessly finds the foul coming out of that Western Kentucky defense. And it goes on Pettigrew for the second time.
And there are the Boilermakers of Purdue taking in this particular game. They've earned a spot in the West region against Connecticut.
See the free throw story right there. Here's Bolden at the free throw line, and he cans the first.
Yeah, the free throws story, Kevin, is one that has really hurt Western Kentucky. They're only 1 for 6 from the line.
Good point. Bolden, Gray, Pargo, Goodson, Heidfeld. Gonzaga's 5 on the floor. Here comes Sally, shifting gears by Pargo. The reverse! Oh, what a play! And a beauty. 5-point Western Kentucky lead. Pargo, alley-oop, up high! Heidfeld down hard! His first 2 with authority. Sally shifts gears again. Bolden sticking right with him. Mendez-Valdez, if you're just joining us, had 17 points in the first 9 minutes of the game.
Nothing since Goodson's been guarding.
That's a good point. Mendez-Valdez behind the back to Evans over Pargo. What a pass by Mendez-Valdez! Oh,
how entertaining is he?
He pulls out a Houdini. Bolden, screen by Heidfeld, followed by Carush. What intensity. Pargo, right in the middle. And he saw nothing but red right ahead of him. Boy, he fearlessly goes inside.
He really made a strong move because that was pretty well defensed by Western Kentucky.
7 for Pargo. Swanner. Carouche. They switch on defense now. They've got Bolden on Carouche. And that is saved by Stephen Gray. Pargo by Slaughter. Oh, he traveled.
Nice job by Slaughter. He got very close. Mendez Valdez, you mentioned, Kevin, he made all those three-point baskets, so now you know you got to guard him, so 2 guys are covered. How did he see Jeremy Evans? Evans does a great job catching it. It wasn't the greatest pass in the world. Somehow he sees Evans in the lane. What a play.
He's done it all, hasn't he? Wow. And 54 seconds to play in this first half, with Orlando Mendez Valdez putting in 17 points in the first 9 minutes of the game for Western Kentucky. Knocking in 1 3 after another.
Well, he made 6 of his first 7 shots in the first 9 minutes, but he's only had 1 shot attempt since then. And that's because Dimitri Goodson has been all over him.
Here's Slaughter, and Gray is on him. He'll launch the 3. The guards scoring for Western Kentucky have been huge today, a combined 28 points in this first half. There's the difference of a second game clock and shot clock.
Slaughter has not been effective from beyond the three-point arc. He's done most of his damage driving to the basket, as has Pargo. Pargo's been very good in the first half, creating situations off the dribble.
No one for Gonzaga is in double figures. Both teams shooting identical, 51% from the field. Here's Bolden, draws a crowd. He was held. Let's see, Mendez Valdez and Carouche were both in there. With 4.5 to play, Mendez Valdez picks up the foul that make it Pettigrew.
Now, Mendez Valdez has done very little wrong today. He started out, as you mentioned, making 5 3-point baskets. This is only 2-pointer of the game, but he made those 5 threes, couple of them in transition, couple where they just lost him. But he got their attention, and they have guarded him very closely since then.
Mendez Valdez picks up that foul. That is a second on him. Here is Bolden at the free throw line with a look at some terrific early numbers by Orlando Mendez Valdez, the senior from San Antonio, Texas. Carouche is there, just seconds remain. Here comes Slaughter. He has 11, launching inside. Down goes Sally. He was covered on the play by Dimitri Goodson. A wild and electrifying first half with 12th seed Western Kentucky on top by 2. We'll send you to Greg Gumbel of New York with the AT&T at the half right after this on CBS.
Greg Gumbel. These guys have been here all day and most of the night. Greg,
who else are going to be?
And Seth Davis. Let's run down the scores and highlights for you. We'll begin with the game in Portland, Western Kentucky and Gonzaga. Orlando Mendez Valdez driving to the bucket, laying it home. He's a heck of a ball player.
He really is. 17 points in the first 9 minutes of this game. Really the real reason why Western Kentucky is leading right now. He's had a fabulous start to the game, and Dimitri Goodson with the lob to Micah Downs. This game may come down to the wire. Both teams offensively talented, defensively